Welcome, Virgo, to your Virgo November 2021 reading and predictions. Hi, I'm Nigel St. James, for those of you who are stopping by for the first time, and to the subscribers. Look, such love and affection to you. I see you as being part of my extended family, really, and I'm so thankful that you stop by each month and we get to spend this time together. So, I hope you're doing well. Now, this is a deck called the Tarot of the Golden Circle, or Golden Circle Tarot. I can't recall which. It's developed by a lady called Beth Martini, as in the drink, in Chicago. It's an independent deck, and I think she might have a few left if you're interested in buying the deck on a website. Just check her out, Beth Martini, and the price is, I think, fairly reasonable for an independently produced deck, which, my God, the girl went through so much pain and aggravation to get this deck to delivery, and it was delivered to me yesterday, so I'm going to use it with you now. And this is the first time I've used the deck, so we shall get things underway, shall we? Oh, by the way, the yearly forecast, the 2022 annual calendar year reading, is published on, that's the Knight of Pentacles, it's published on, well, if you're a subscriber it comes straight to you, otherwise it's published at 6 p.m. US Eastern on Thursday the 14th of October. And if you're not a subscriber and you want to see it, you can just go to the playlist on the channel. It's very easily set out. It'll just be a heading there, 2022 annual calendar readings. Press on that and it takes you into the 12 videos for that year. There is the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. This looks like the Seven of Coins. In fact, I'll go further. It is the Seven of Coins. That is the Six of... Now, just let me see, because I'm not familiar with this deck. This looks like the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. You'll see, because it's quite intricate, and so it's not having used it before, it depends what it is. Incidentally, that's a fantastic card to have for you, I've got to say. Wow, look at this one. This is the Seven of Wands, a rather striking looking young woman there, who I would, if I were 30 years younger, probably have a run at. But why don't you come, sit down next to me, we'll have a close look at the artwork on these cards together while I do the reading for you. Here are the 5 tarot cards. Let's look at this Knight of Pentacles and see what he has to say, shall we? Good on you, Knight. Good to see you there. What do you have to tell my friend here, you Knight of Pentacles? Well, he is really the shaman of the 4 knights, I think. He embodies the element of air, being the mind, and earth, being the body, balancing and integrating the airy light of clear perception with the feminine energy of Mother Earth. And that results in divine reason that expands into spiritual inspiration and material manifestation. The knight is at peace with himself and his environment, sensitive, stable, and reliable. He travels a meditative path on his quest. He works patiently and diligently with concentrated focus until his goals are completed. The knight here can always be depended on. He doesn't let the distractions of life lead him off course. Devoted and dedicated to Earth's evolution, he is inspired to build new worlds that support the environment, those around him, and serve humanity in some respect, I think. The knight here takes full responsibility for his life and actions and choices. He understands the need to make and keep commitments. The knight brings strength, faith, and peace to any challenge, and there are some challenges which are around. Life always has its different shades, its different colors, but his pure and open heart is kind and strong. He is in tune with the feelings of others and the situation at hand. This magical knight has mastered his 5 senses. Life force flows through his body in harmony and balance. The knight works through the challenges of life by listening to his intuition. He feels, hears, and sees how nature works. By taking time to listen to what the environment communicates, his meditative soul takes time to breathe in the air and all that is around him. Sensing the next step of action to take, he teaches you peace in the heart, quietude, and simplicity are true inner wealth. He bridges the world of the divine and the physical, bringing the possibility of living heaven on earth. Do you know, this knight and the archangel Uriel follow the same path? They share the same element of earth. Uriel is the guardian of nature spirits. He brings the gift of deep understanding of the natural laws of nature to humanity, as well as the light of God. Uriel is the angel of peace and forgiveness. Now, when this knight enters, he brings gifts of success through hard work. He indicates finances are getting better, or the coming of an unexpected financial gift, I think. He also indicates the coming or going of material concerns and working with investments. Travel over land or changes in areas of employment or health may transpire, but they're good. There may be an opportunity to move to a rural area, for some, bringing you closer to nature. He stresses the value of being grounded and paying attention to your physical well-being. He is an advocate of exercise. Don't you love that? Yes. Yoga, perhaps. Definitely of consuming healthy foods that nourish your body. And you might want to check your relationship with your doctor at the moment. Make sure that you're getting out of it what you need to get. The knight brings physical strength and endurance. He signals the time to get in touch with all 5 senses, and also the 6th sense of perception. He indicates a love relationship about to enter your life that is gentle and sensual. He also represents deepening of relationships and those that are committed, bringing the sensuality and gentleness there. He really brings, and is, the bridge, I suppose, of divinely inspired ideas, bringing them into creation and manifestation on earth. Let's have a look at this 7 here. This is, of course, the 7 of Wands, and it presents you with conflicts and challenge. And these conflicts challenge your inner power, your life force. Aggression and suppression are combating your ego and bringing anxiety, perhaps. Maybe there's a battle between your inner values and outer reality that is creating defensive reactions and unrest. The outside world is testing and challenging your beliefs and inner strength. You strive to find some kind of balance in this uncomfortable place of evolution. Now, the key to this 7 is to believe and trust your true values, keeping them in balance with your own actions. The gift of this energy here is courage and conviction to stand by your truth, igniting your inner power, bringing a breakthrough to another level of spiritual potential. Do you know, this symbolizes the spiritual warrior on the battlefield of life being tested to do the right thing. This card really puts you in the trenches of confrontation, forcing you to defend your honor and yourself. Challenges and conflicts can Well, they can knock you off guard, leaving you unprepared, fearful, confused, and in a weak position, inflaming the ego with anger, resentment, defiance, or aggression. The unbalanced energy fires up a desire to take action. This is the time to dig deep, balance the ego and the heart, finding the spiritual courage and confidence to break through the struggles and problems that life presents. This allows the cosmic fire of your kundalini to burn away any limitations that block your inner strength. Harness that energy and empower yourself to follow your true path, your dharma, as the Hindus would say. With conviction, move to a higher ground, seeing the bigger picture, acting from valor and wisdom. Now, the lesson of this card, I suppose, is having confidence to stand by your truth with integrity, courage, and honor. In uncertain times, don't be influenced by what you hear, read, or watch. Trust your intuition and gut feelings. Listen to your inner guidance and transcend surface illusions and limitations. Now, confrontation and conflict bring light to a struggling aspect of the self to allow healing, strength, and transformation to take place. This card asks that you reassess your beliefs and values as you stretch and grow. Is your heart and mind in agreement with your actions? Know how to pick your battles. Think before you act. Stop and feel if what you are contemplating aligns with your heart. This Seven of Wands awakens your inner truth, life force, and personal power. What a good woman. Now, what has this got to say? There it is. Do you know, this Ten of Swords has a lot of bad press associated with it, and it's often blown, the energy around it is often blown well out of proportion to what is actually contained in the divine course that runs through the cards of the tarot. But it can represent a sad and painful experience. And, well, you know, without sad and painful experiences, we can't have joy and happy ones, can we? We don't understand it. Maybe there's been a major change in your life. Something has come to an end, and the outcome has left you drained and possibly saddened. Maybe you are mentally and emotionally exhausted at the moment, overwhelmed by a situation you thought was what you wanted, or by something that you experienced that has depleted your energy and personal power. Right? You may have been working very hard to achieve something that just didn't work out, as things don't all the time, leaving you feeling defeated and tired. Well, that's normal. This does, however, signal death of old beliefs, lifestyles, and patterns. It is a symbolic death that leads you to an initiation, a transformation to a new and richer awareness. The path that has brought you here has probably been difficult, I think, and there has been no turning back. There has been no easy way out. But the key to this energy is that you must take the necessary steps to shift your desperate thinking to the real truth of the situation, bringing it to an end so that healing and rebirth can take place. The gift of this Ten of Swords is a higher awareness, awakening you to acceptance, moving you out of defeat to the realm of deep wisdom, peace, transformation, and enlightenment. You know, The Ten of Swords is where the big lessons of life are experienced. When have you learnt anything from things that have gone well all the time? You never do you? And sometimes it's not such experiences that are big lessons, they're not happy experiences. But spirit and light come on something that you need to change and transform. The lesson can come through choices you have made, or by actions and decisions of others, influences, or sometimes you just get a bad deal on something. But if you can persevere through that journey, as I think you have. See, this 10 is also about things coming to an end. It's very unstable, the 10 in Tarot. The energy is about to devolve into the Ace of Coins, which is about richness, fullness, potential in standard of living and happiness and relationships. But when, as I say, you persevere in your journey, if you can survive this metaphorical death, see, she doesn't look to be in great shape at this point here, does she? Then you'll be spiritually and intellectually transformed. Spirit and life have handed you something that needs attention. Gather your courage and you will come out of the experience cleansed with a new insight of who you are and onto a new chapter into your life. Now, I want to have a look at this one. Who have we got left? I'll leave this to last, because it's the great news. It's the dessert. It's the cake at the end of the meal. What is this one, though? The Seven of Coins. Yeah, I suspect that there's Saturn and Taurus here. Good, hard-working signs here. Look, when this 7 here of coins enters, a goal has been reached, a job completed, or a journey made. Your hard work is paying off, and your harvest is going to be really bountiful. This card brings completion and time to pause and reflect on the process it took to achieve your goal. The horizon is open for new dreams and desires to manifest. You are, I think, deciding your next move. Something in your heart stirs, and you know there is more to your path than the material gain. Your soul hears a higher calling. The key to this 7 of coins, I think, is to, well, continue the cycle of abundance by expanding it out to people around you. The gift of this card is connecting with the work that brings you true fulfillment emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Now, the 7 of coins here really symbolizes success and material rewards, but it also represents following your true purpose in life, in your work and in your life. This card brings you to the crossroads of following the path of material achievement or the path to serve the greater whole. You begin to look at the spiritual responsibility and connection of your personal evolution with people around you, bringing a desire to maybe redesign your outlook, goals, and motivations. Now, this 7 presents opportunity to discover new talents, expanding them into innovative ideas and creations that benefit you and other people. The realization of the world as a community really inspires you, I think, to integrate the path of material abundance with those things which, even in a small way, you think can be of service to the community around you. Now, some will have plenty of success and material possessions, desiring to acquire more, but the cup never seems full and their quest for material attainment keeps growing. Others will have made successful material accomplishments and gain a sense of higher purpose, resulting in a desire to seek deeper understanding of spiritual service. The desire becomes a heartfelt venture that brings fulfillment on a spiritual level, a different accomplishment than material gain. Now, the lesson, I think, of this card is understanding the balance of spiritual and material values and living it in your daily life here on the material plane, in work and in play. Now, this sacred balance brings you abundance spiritually and materially. This is a card for me of spiritual transformation at this time that raises your awareness to the bigger picture of creation and how it is really that things come into being. Let me see here. This looks interesting. The Six of Cups, and you'll find them amongst the flowers here. Imagine a warm breeze caressing your face and a familiar feeling of warmth and innocence sweeping over you. A sweet memory from your youth makes you smile, bringing happiness to your heart. Now, this Six of Cups here this month for you blesses you with the remembrance of the innocent child you once were, stirring and awakening your inner child. It brings pleasant memories from the past to the present, bestowing gentleness, inner harmony, simple pleasures and happiness. But it also signals some inner work. The key to this energy is integrating the past into the present, reflecting of the dreams of your youth and where you are now on your life path. The Six of Cups its gift reconnects you to your soul purpose, awakening the childlike imagination to future possibilities. It is never too late, whether you're 18 or 80. Now, the Six of Cups symbolizes the innocence and imagination of childhood, I think. Let me move that out for you. And it shines light on your inner child, which may bring up some emotional feelings of sentiment as well as regret. As you grow into adulthood, life becomes more complicated, doesn't it? And you forget the value of life's simplicity. Your focus is directed on the values of the material world, losing sight of how fast life passes by. The Six of Cups opens the chapters of your life, giving you an opportunity to remember who you were and what you did by unveiling events and choices that brought you to your present. This card allows you a moment to take everything in and reflect on who you are now and what you have brought into your life. On a karmic level, it can bring insights on your past lives and the awareness of your destiny and life's purpose. Now, the Six of Cups brings a remembrance of a gentle and loving time when life was innocent and simple. When it appears, savor the simple joys in life. Let the memories and feelings from the past enrich the present and future. Let the inner child play by taking time to remember your soul self. What were your dreams? What brought you happiness and a full heart? When you see a newborn baby, think of all the possibilities the future holds for that child. Then think of yourself as that new life, imagining all your future possibilities. The Six of Cups can fill your heart with the great inner wealth of imagination and joy. Tap into your youthful memories that made you feel good, happy and strong. Look through the eyes of the child inside you, viewing with wonderment what you once saw. Your thinking and attitude about your future may shift to simpler ideas and plans. The Six of Cups inspires you to take time to look at old photos, enjoy and reminisce in memories that bring your heart to different places from the past. This card also signals the reunion of people and things from the past that touched your heart. It reminds you that sincerity, kindness, and generosity are precious gifts. What a great set of cards for you. That's the way it is for you this month. Well, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful images, really, aren't they? Didn't you enjoy that? I certainly enjoyed providing it to you. It was my pleasure and privilege to do so. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you again. Don't forget the annual reading that's there, as I mentioned. Have a look at that. But in the meantime, remember one thing, and remember it's this, and it is that you are a legend. And I look forward to seeing you again next month. Until then, it's bye for now.